that as a result of the incident at Bondi last night, we have 6 victims deceased, 5 women and 1 man, and of course the offender. We are working through the process now of speaking with the families and supporting the families of those victims, 2 of whom it would appear have no family in Australia. So we are working through and with agencies overseas to attempt to reach out to the families of those victims. As has also been reported, we have a number of people remaining in hospital being treated for their injuries. We know many are in a serious and stable condition. In particular, a young child remains in a serious but stable condition in hospital, and our thoughts obviously are also with those people and their families, and we will certainly be also supporting the families of those people who are injured. We know also that a range of people from the incident yesterday left the scene, obviously, and reported. We had a couple present to a medical centre who were slightly injured. So there are a range of people in unknowns, if you would like. And so in relation to that, I would ask very clearly that this was a terrible scene. There were many people present at the time, and I would ask that anybody who has any information or was in fact caught up in the incidents yesterday to make themselves known to us, to come forward so that we can speak with you and provide whatever support it is that you might require. There are also people who were witnesses to the scene, to the incident, who have not come forward, who are not known to us, and I would reach out to those people to please make yourself known to us. In the first instance, you can ring Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000, and we will ensure that you are contacted and that we can provide what support it is that you may require, but also we are very keen, obviously, to hear from you in terms of what it is that you may have seen at the time. Equally, anyone who might possess footage, we would also be very keen to receive that. Again, if you could reach out through Crime Stoppers, we can make arrangements to speak with you and get that footage from you. We briefed last night to the extent that we believe we were aware of the offender involved. I can tell you that a 40-year-old man from Queensland, Joel Cauchi, has been identified as the offender in this matter. We are continuing investigations in relation to him. He's a man, as I said, from Queensland. We believe he came to New South Wales last month. We are and have spoken with his family. We'll continue to do so, and they are cooperating with us. We know that shortly after coming to Sydney, he took possession of a storage facility that has been identified, and we have worked through that very small storage facility. As I had said last night, there is still, to this point, nothing that we have, no information we have received, no evidence we have recovered, no intelligence that we have gathered that would suggest that this was driven by any particular motivation, ideology or otherwise. We know that the offender in the matter suffers from mental health. We are continuing to work through the profiling of the offender, but very clearly to us at this stage it would appear that this is related to the mental health of the individual involved. Investigations will very clearly continue through the day. Work continues at the crime scene. We understand that there are people who were present and may have property or belongings at the scene. We will make arrangements promptly to ensure that people are advised how they can go about retrieving whatever that might be, including, for example, motor vehicles. But as you would understand, it's absolutely necessary that we do what is necessary to ensure that we provide a detailed and precise brief of evidence in relation to this incident which has occurred yesterday.
Tony, is all of Bondi Junction, Westfield shut down today? Every floor, every part of the premises?
Yes, it is.
How expansive the crime scene
Yes, it is.
What will be happening to that?
The processing of that crime scene will continue very clearly. This was a very broad incident. There's a lot of footage already out in the media depicting some of what has occurred. So people would understand this is a large crime scene. We need to deal with each and every aspect of that crime scene absolutely in minute detail to make sure we get that right. We will do things as quickly as is absolutely practicable, but it will take some time.